everyone, welcome to my channel. You're with Amira Celon from amiracelon.com. This is your reading for the month of July for the energies for each individual astro sign. I do recommend that you look at your moon sign, rising sign and sun sign, and there is a free birth chart calculator in the show more section below to calculate your moon and rising. Some people also like to look at their Venus sign. I'm shooting to you this month from the beautiful Bahamas, so I'm channeling in some beautiful sea energy, some beautiful mermaid energy for you. And I'm going to be using my Amira's Love Oracle cards, which are still on sale. The link is here in the section below. And I'm also going to be doing a general reading with the tarot cards, the Albano Weight Tarot. I'll be doing a general reading for everybody, a love reading for singles, and a love reading for couples. So enjoy, and thank you so much for subscribing, sharing and liking, and Google Plussing, and joining me on my Google Hangouts with my international psychic team who are doing so great. They've got so many beautiful fans and followers now, thanks to you and their amazing readings that they're putting out there as well on my channel. Everyone is individually gifted and has their own talents for you to explore. So enjoy, everybody. Gemini general reading, followed by reading for couples and then reading for singles. The energies for Gemini sun, moon and rising. The first spread here is a general 7-card story for Geminis. We're starting with work, long distance, control, twin flame, past love, union and young female. Okay, so general energies for Gemini. How I'm feeling about this is that you're working on something, maybe long distance. You're working on a long distance situation. You might be applying for things further afield or over the seas, something further away from where you're living. You might be looking at a new job opportunity, applying for new jobs, casting a wide net over the seas. Some of you Geminis might be working online or on the internet, because we've got here the import-export type of energy here with a long distance card. So it's seeing your ships go over the seas and coming back in. So that can often be working on the internet, dispatching things, selling things as well. So you might be looking at a new position, a new job. It could be involving sales or something to do with the internet or something that you need to go a distance for. So it could be also something in the travel industry, travel industry, cruise ships or aeroplanes, aviation, etc. Control. Okay, where's the control coming from? Could be from a twin flame or somebody that you feel is pulling your strings, trying to pull you back into alignment, trying to control your life somehow. It could be something from the past that's controlling you, Gemini, past situation. It could be something that you did in the past that has marked your reputation in your work. So you could have received some sort of a felony or a mark against your name or a bad reference or something like that in your past work history that is controlling how you're going to go about moving forward. Or it could be a person in your past that's controlling your life. It could be a past love, a twin flame, somebody in the past, something from the past or in the past, someone or something you might feel is controlling you. And you could have felt that you had a very strong connection with this thing or person, and it's for that reason it's taken over in some sense. How you're feeling about moving forward with this work situation or project. If you're not working, for those Geminis who are not working, you might feel like there's certain places you can't go to anymore. There's certain things that you can't explore anymore because there's certain countries that might have been blocked off to you. You know, with the world as it is today, there's a lot of countries that people are just not going to anymore. So you might have wanted to go somewhere and you might not be able to go anymore because it's vetoed at the moment or something of that nature. Then we've got the union card, which I feel is about contracts. So contracts, definitely yes. Young female is often about somebody who is working in a creative capacity, has creative ideas and expressions. She can often be in music and fashion, could be male or the industry feeling of this card can be related to you, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. So I feel that you've got great ideas about where you're going, Gemini, and how you're going to get there. But something in the middle is controlling you in the sense of something from the past. It could be that you signed a contract with somebody, you're not allowed to work in a certain area, or breaching the contract is going to, not allow you to be hired or booked somewhere new, etc. Could be in the same industry or something like that. So you feel restricted in some way from something in the past. Union is that you are going to get a contract and you're going to be very happy with it. You're going to be sitting pretty with it. It could be saying also to consult a lawyer about it. You might need to consult a lawyer to say, okay, how is this, is there a loophole around this that I can get through to get where I want to go? Because where you want to go is in perfect harmony with yourself, your creative self. And you are going to get accolades. You are going to get serious, committed people with you on this. You are going to get either sponsorship, contract, employment, even a marriage partner might come through this work thing, and you're not going to expect it because you're not going to be focused on marriage, but you could get a marriage proposal from it or signed to something. So if you are in music, fashion or something like that, you could be signing your label, okay? For some of you, it's not going to be for all of you. But for the rest of you, you could be signing a legal contract for your work, all right? So, or for a project of some nature. Could even be that you're just signing up somebody to work with you on your internet business. So that's looking good, Gemini. I like that spread for you. I really do. I like that. It's giving you insight and it's giving you understanding of how to get around the middle section. Okay, so let's have a look for focusing on couples, Gemini couples, relationship, love for couples. And then we'll do love for singles. So this is love for couples for Gemini, people who are in a serious or exclusive relationship. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay. Gemini. Ten of Cups. King of Wands. I don't read upside down, reverse, because I channel messages through the cards. And the Wheel of Fortune. Perfect. Okay. Couples, happy family homes, marriage, children, blessings, feeling bliss, feeling great. King of Wands, this could be your partner if you are a female or same-sex relationship male partner. So the King of Wands is often a fire sign. So he can be an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Leo. So he could be with you right now, the devil. Somebody might have addictions in the relationship. Could be shopping addiction, sex addiction, eating disorder, eating addictions, gambling, alcohol, substance abuse, control, just generally control. So there could be somebody around you, Gemini, that you feel controlled by, even though on the inside and on the outside and on paper, you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the beautiful love, harmony, house and home situation going on here. So there could be something that you feel like Geminis don't like to be controlled. They don't like to be in relationships with controlling people, or or facing the music when they feel like somebody has an addiction, or you might have the addiction as well. You could be addicted to your partner. There could be a love addiction, a sex addiction, an emotionally avoidant addiction. Emotional avoidance is an addiction. You can look it up online. There could be somebody that's a narcissist, especially if they're a male Leo. They could be a narcissist, narcissistic tendencies. So it's going to mean something to everyone. You might feel that your partner's holding you back from something that you want to do in your life. You might feel that they're restricting you in some way, that they're controlling you in some way, that you're limited because of them. If that you weren't with them, maybe you could fly, but you've got what you want in the relationship. So it's saying enjoy it, You have what you want and deal with whatever this control aspect is on the outside. Deal with that a little bit, you know, from a detached perspective. Okay. Couples. Couple Geminis. What's in the oracle? Children. Okay, well, you might have a fear of having children and it controlling your life as well, or the reality of children controlling your life. You might just want to be free, Gemini, the freedom of the Gemini spirit. So we've got children, friendship, and obstacles. Okay, so there could be friends that are demanding too much of your time outside of the relationship, and it could be throwing things off center in the relationship. Okay, so there could be something going on there with friends, with groups, with activities. You could be wearing yourself down. There could be like a fork in the road where you're really not sure exactly how things are going to go, how things are going to proceed, or where you want to go from here. So that's the obstacle again. So there's something that's creating an obstacle in your relationship for couple Geminis that needs to be looked at, basically. So it could be an addiction. It could be something to do with finances. It could be something to do with children, friends, time. And you're going to know what it is. So it is there to be dealt with because it is coming up. And when things come up 1, 2, or 3 times, Gemini, they need to be looked at. You can't avoid this one. This is something to look at, something to deal with, and not something not to be afraid of, because there is growth and harmony and blessings coming out of it on the other side of dealing with it. So you have what you want. You just need to tweak it a little bit to get more of what you want. That's what my feeling is with that Gemini, for Gemini couples. Okay, now let's have a look at Gemini singles. Gemini singles for July. Okay. That just popped out. Let's have a look. Gemini singles for July. You might have a Queen of Cups coming in around you if you are the male Gemini, so the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or if you are a female Gemini, you might have a Queen of Cups coming around you if you have same-sex relationship, or the King of Swords, which is another Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Air sign. Okay. Choices and options. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Singles. Lovers. 3 of Swords. The Moon. Okay. So somebody might be playing with your mind or giving you some sort of mind games. That's what I feel with this King of Swords. 3 of Swords, I feel, is in this situation for you single Geminis, is that there have been heartbreak, distress. You might not be feeling up to something to do with a relationship. There could have been delays around moving forward with the lover, and they haven't actually done anything to you. That has been good. So you've had a lover and you've been looking at somebody, and there could be some deception here with this person. So they could be deceiving you or not giving you the full story or not telling you exactly how things are. They could also have a Queen of Cups around them. So there could be a third party in this relationship or this dating situation. We're talking about single Geminis. So it could be somebody that you've just been dating that's not serious, or it could be somebody coming in. So it's saying to watch out for somebody coming in who might be not telling you the full story, who could be confused. And there's nothing worse than being with somebody confused, because it makes you confused. If somebody else is confused, they'll give you confusing vibes. So you don't want to be with anyone who's confused or deceptive, because it'll make you feel like you're on shaky ground. And Geminis don't like to be on shaky ground because they're already on shaky ground as they are. You know, mercurial in nature and not feeling 100% always solid. So the 7 of Pentacles, I feel, is about your choices and contemplation and options about a situation and how to take it further or what to do with it. You might just check out of it. So if there's a lover that you really like and it looks like it's a good lover, it looks like somebody that you're very attracted to, and could be a potential partner, if they're blocked and if they're not moving forward and if there's dubious, deceptive situation around them, if their life is too messy and they've got too many children or too much drama or too many women or men around them, or they're not giving you straight answers and you're not really seeing clearly about it, then they're probably not for you. This could also be your own confusion about somebody. You might not feel like they're the right person. There could be chemistry there and the general love, but they might not be the right choice for you. You might feel like, okay, I deserve somebody else from a different sort of perspective or calibre, or somebody who has their act together, somebody who has their life together, etc. I don't want to be dealing with, too much stuff here anymore. I feel like you're just kind of jaded a little bit, Gemini. I feel like you're kind of over it, over something that's kind of been wearing you down. It could be about relationship, dating, meeting people. People could be giving you mixed signals and you're not really understanding. You need to clarify what people are doing, like it's the dating game these days is not an easy game, there's a lot going on out there. There's a lot of stuff going on. So it's about getting to the truth of it, getting underneath it and really living your truth. So when you feel that somebody is on the page, then they are definitely on the page. You know what I mean, Gemini? So I feel that, I'm just getting some cards back together. I feel that, this is an interesting month. It's going to be a month of intuition as well, because you're going to have to use your intuition really to get past this one. You're going to really have to tap into it. You're going to have to look at the signs and the red flags, if there are any. You're going to have to do that. And also you're going to have to look at your healing your heart. If you are still hurting from somebody or broken up, you're going to have to look after yourself. So look after yourself, Gemini. Do what you need to do, whether you need to go to therapy, you need to get guidance, you need to get healing, you need to get crystals, crystal therapy, crystal guidance, or something like that. So you might just need a consultation, or a prescription. Joanna on my team, International Psychic Team, she does crystal prescriptions to activate really, really amazing things for you. And she sends you a crystal blessing, a crystal activated crystal for you. So you might need something like that just to give you a bit of a reset. Okay, Gemini singles with the Oracle. What's coming up? Further information. Family, mature man, Ice Queen. Okay, so you might be taking into consideration your family, your father, your mother. You might be not wanting to repeat patterns of your father and your mother. Family can also be soul family. So you might be wanting to create your own soul family with somebody. So your family or parents might come into this. And a lot of people don't get married and don't have a future with somebody because they're from a different background or different culture, different religion, etc. So you're going to take into consideration what your father would say, what your mother would say, even if they're not alive today. The Ice Queen is being more discerning in your relationships, not just going with the flow and going with the pure energy of the sexual vibration and the lovers, but looking at things a little bit more discerning and detached and saying, okay, maybe if I can't be my own consultant, I've got to consult somebody to get better advice around this situation, or just being more discerning in general. This can be consulting a female for advice, whether it's a mother, mother-in-law, mother figure. This could be interference from a mother-in-law as well if there is family, but you're not married yet. This is for singles. So could be that the family that this person has, the lover, you're not seeing yourself with them. You're seeing yourself having other things going on. There's other things going on that you're not sure of, that you need to clarify, you need to get to the bottom of. So Gemini, that's an interesting one for you, and I think you're going to get through it. You're going to work it all out, check it out and work it out. That's what you're going to do. Nothing's going to be the same again. I feel like you're going to flip this one. you're going to flip this one over and it's going to be very different from where you started. So I think you're on track. Whether you think you are or not, I feel that you are on track. So lots of love and blessings, Gemini. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. That way you will get notified of any videos that come up. And you're welcome to book a reading with one of my psychic team. Take care. Ciao for now.